What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another tactical masterclass from the main man himself, GYRFM. He has put together this insane tactic. It is a 5-3-2, which he has titled as Nice to Meet You, which, as a Swansea fan, if you Swansea fans out there, you will have a nice little nod to this man himself. The tactic has won multiple titles across multiple countries, and don't worry, we've tested it with some other lower level teams in those divisions as well, so it is a tactic for everybody. I'm going to get into the video. We're going to go over some of the successes in testing, and then we're going to break down the tactics. So let's jump into things. Before we get started though, let me know down in the comments if this would be a tactic that you would like to see. It is a very defensively sound tactic, so please do let me know down in the comments. And whilst you are scrolling down, head into the description. Gareth's links will be at the top, or GYRFM, his links will be at the top of the description. Please do make sure you go and give him a follow on Twitch and Twitter, and also join his Discord. The man is a monster. The amount of effort and testing that goes into a tactic honestly is second to none. That is why I will back him to the hill as the best tactic creator in the Football Manager community. So let's dive into things. First and foremost, we are starting ourselves off at Dortmund over in Germany. As you can see, this is the competition screen from that. Winning the league by 6 points, beating Bayern Munich. Erling Haaland, 39 goals for him in the Bundesliga. Obviously knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League by Man City, and knocked out in the second round of the German Cup by Bayern. Also lost the German Super Cup again to Bayern Munich, but this is a absolute league melter. If we look at the Bundesliga, let me expand this all the way to the league table. As I said, it's a very defensively sound tactic. Obviously, it's what you will get with the 5 at the back, but as you can see, 23 goals conceded all season, 91 goals scored. So don't think that because it's a defensive tactic in terms of 5 at the back, you're going to get good production going forward. Obviously, having 2 strikers really does help in Football Manager this year. As I said, worked very well with Dortmund. Let's move into test number 2. So for test number 2, we head over to Italy, and as you can see, it is a clean sweep of every trophy for Inter Milan in Italy. They managed to beat Juve to the league title. But then after beating Juve by a point, the gap to the team in third is 21 points. Absolutely ridiculous, dominant performance. As you can see, they won the Champions League and the Italian Cup as well. In the Italian Cup, knocking Lazio off 3-0 relatively comfortably in that final. In the Champions League, beating PSG 3-2 with that goal from Romelu Lukaku in extra time, Skriniar and Lukaku obviously cancelling out the goals from Rafinha and Kylian Mbappe. This is how the tactic lines up, but I'm going to break it down a little bit more in a few minutes time. But as you can see, a very, very strong tactic. In terms of the Serie A, only 19 goals conceded by Inter at this point, considering they lost 3 games as well. And not too shabby. 4 goals conceded against Juventus there. Absolutely dominant in the league. 19 goals conceded out of 38 games is absolutely crazy. This is a defensive juggernaut, guys, but be rest assured, it's not just for elite level teams. We have tested it with some others as well. So let's head over to Spain for test number 3. So we land in Spain, and Gareth loves a test with Real Betis. And as you can see, top of the tree in Spain, beating Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid pretty comfortably in all actuality. 7 points clear of both Real and Barca at the top of the La Liga table. Absolutely dominant performance. Let's expand this a little bit more. As you can see in terms of the stages though, guys, 105 goals scored. As I said, this isn't a tactic. Just because it's got 5 at the back, you're going to get the production up front as well. 105 goals scored in the La Liga season. Absolutely ridiculous. It did concede 42, but obviously the defenders aren't necessarily as an elite level when you're coming up against someone like a Messi, etc. So I think all told, very good season. 30 wins, 2 draws and 6 losses. Obviously losing to Barcelona twice is no real surprise. But in terms of things beforehand, guys, the reason we picked Betis, as you can see, 50-1 at the start of the season to win the title. And as you can see, Gareth has absolutely smashed it, coming in as the league winners. Obviously you can see the tactic again set up here with the fullbacks. Christian Tello as a fullback or wingback is very interesting, and using Nabil Fekir as a striker. Very, very good. But as I said, guys, this is an absolute monster. But as I said, we tested it with lower down teams. Let's dive into the first one of those. So we start things off with Arsenal, and I know I said we were testing it with lower level teams. It was a joke. It was just a little dig at Arsenal. I know the season's not going very well. At the time of recording, Arsenal are bottom of the Premier League. That may change with this weekend's fixtures. Obviously, they take on Norwich just to let you know, I'm recording this before I go on holiday. So maybe Arsenal won, maybe they didn't. I have no idea. What they did do in this save, though, is win the Premier League by 9 points, 90 points for Arsenal in the Prem. In terms of all other competitions, guys, they completed a treble, winning the Europa League, beating AC Milan in the final 3-1. Let's expand that a little bit just to take a look. Tomori with the goal for Milan, Ceballos, Lacazette and Aubameyang with the goals there for Arsenal. As I said, the production is still there. As you can see, the attackers definitely doing the work here, whilst the defence not necessarily performing to as an elite standard. Winning the FA Cup as well is no mean feat. Beating Fulham in the final could have been a harder FA Cup final, but you got to beat what's in front of you, and knocked out in the Carabao Cup at the semi-final stage. Aubameyang, top goal scorer in the Prem, not too bad. If we go over to that Premier League, look at the season preview. Arsenal are 16-1 to win the league. So ultimately winning the league past Liverpool and Man City is a very, very good achievement. Coming in with just the 2 losses in the season, losing to Leicester and Everton, 9 draws, but only 19 goals conceded. Again, much the same as Inter Milan. Very, very strong, especially when you consider the 38 games played in the season. So guys, as you can see, we have tested it out with one of the worst teams in the Premier Division. Sorry, Fulham fans. We have tested it with Fulham. As you can see, Fulham finishing in 6th, capping a Europa League 2 place, only because Wolves have won the FA Cup, so find themselves in the Europa League. So Fulham go into the Conference League. It is still a very good performance from a team like Fulham. In terms of the season preview, 300-1. To win the league. So to finish inside that top 6 is very, very impressive. Obviously West Brom, a little bit of a struggle as well. They did go down bottom. Defensively doing very well, conceding 46. As you can see, 5 of those against Liverpool, 4 against Manchester United, 4 against Spurs, 4 against Chelsea, and 3 against Man City as well. You can see that they definitely did concede against the big teams, but you would have to say this is a bit of a stretch for Fulham in a season. Obviously, this is the original database. As you can see, the date is the 24th of May 2021. So Fulham did obviously get relegated in this particular season. So we're going to go into the tactic now. This is the tactic. We are going to break it down for you guys. This is the GYRFM. Nice to meet you. Obviously, he is a Swansea fan, is our Gareth. So hey, there you go. So this is the team. This is the formation. So you've got 3 defenders, 2 wing backs, 3 midfielders, and obviously the 2 strikers. In goal, we have a sweeper keeper on defend with ease off tackles. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to run through this. If you are playing on FM Touch or Xbox, you will be able to recreate this yourself. If you are on PC, there is going to be a download link in the description where you can head over to FM Scout and download the tactic yourself there. So this is the team. If you need to go through and pause the video at any stage, please do so to make sure you get these instructions as Gareth intended. So sweeper keeper in goal, on defend, with the additional instructions of ease off tackles. To add the additional instructions, guys, you go onto this edit button here and you add ease off tackles here. You can see which instructions come with the tactic or come with the player instruction or the positional instruction, sorry, should I say, and which ones are additional. The additional ones will have the little red circle and the little cog next to them. So then we have 3 centre backs on defend, central defenders. The 2 wide guys have the same instructions, so they come with hold position, dribble less, and shoot less often, as I mentioned. And then the additional ones to this position is stay wider. Obviously, we need a little bit more of that width. And then the centre back in the middle, the central defender, has the additional instructions of mark tighter and ease off tackles. Moving up the field slightly, we have the 2 wing backs on attack. They both have the exact same instructions for both left and right wing back. They come with dribble more, run wide with the ball, cross more often, cross from the byline, and get further forward. Gareth has added the additional instructions of shoot less often, sit narrower, and tackle harder. Moving into the midfield spots then, we have a roaming playmaker on support on the right hand side. They come with roam from position, obviously, take more risks, and Gareth has added tackle harder and more direct passes. In the middle, a DLP on support. with just the additional instruction of tackle harder. And on that left hand side, we have a 𝘼𝙗 on attack with the additional instructions of dribble more and run wide with the ball. Now up front, we have a combination that I've seen before with Gareth's tactics. So you have a deep lying forward and an advanced forward. The deep lying forward comes with the instructions, obviously, of move into channels, take more risks, and hold up the ball with the additional instruction of tackle harder. And in contrast to that, you have the advanced forward, which is get further forward and move into the channels, with the additional one, again, of tackle harder. As you can see, this is a custom style that has been created. The mentality is positive. And then moving into this, into possession, we have a fairly wide attacking width. We are passing into space. We are also keeping a standard passing directness, extremely high tempo, never time wasting, mixed crosses into the penalty area. We are running at the defense, and we are being more expressive in terms of our creative freedom. In transition, guys, this is what we're looking like. We are counter pressing, and we are countering when possession has been won, and that distribution type is to roll the ball out of possession. This is how we're looking, a much higher line of engagement, a higher defensive line, and we are forcing the opposition outside. Obviously, we've got the two wing backs as well. We've also got the two centre backs on stay wider, so we're forcing them into areas where we should be stronger. We are extremely urgent in terms of our pressing intensity, and we are preventing short goalkeeper distribution. I will say as well, guys, this tactic does come with Gareth set pieces, which are absolutely electric, so make sure you download that tactic if you are on PC. But that is where I'm going to leave things, guys. This is a fantastic tactic. It is a absolute monster. As I said, defensively, this is what you want to go for. It's a different shape, so please do drop some love to Gareth. As I mentioned, his links will be down in the description below. And also, if you've liked the video, don't forget to if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. And if you are new around here picking up a video of mine for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.